Morning. Bruce Gill and Samantha asked me to speak for a few minutes about our stewardship campaign and pledging. And of course, I emailed right back, just as Palmer did, when asked to preach this morning. And I said, oh, absolutely, I can do that. And then I got nervous, just like Palmer did. Then when Samantha read the gospel, I was really nervous. I'm not going to ask you to give up everything. But I just want to say that I and my family have been here for a very long time. I was baptized here 70-some years ago on September 17th. How many of you know the date of your baptism? See if you can remember or find, I don't know that you'll remember it, but see if you can find out. And I was baptized in the great walnut and mahogany baptismal font in the back, which we use sometimes today. We use the little Gosselot font in the front. But I remember my father telling me about that font and who had been baptized in it, William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania. And I thought that was really wonderful. And as I grew older, I suddenly came to realize how important my baptism was, that I was welcomed into the household of God. And I watched in awe as other little children and adults were baptized in that same font and became part of a community, part of this community, the larger church community. Institutionally, we are an individual parish. We are part of the Diocese of Pennsylvania, which is part of the larger Episcopal Church in America, and even larger Anglican, worldwide Anglican Communion. So that baptismal font, to me, is very important. I am a things person. I spent my whole life, I am a furniture and buildings historian, and I spent my whole life dealing with things. I relate to the world through things. And that's one of the most important ones in my life, and it's right here at Christ Church. From the time I was a kid, I was a bell ringer, I was an acolyte, I worked in the business office, I was the executive director of the Preservation Trust for a while. I served on the vestry and was rector's warden. I was clerk of the vestry, and I presently serve on the board of the Preservation Trust, which raises money to help keep this building as an historic object. But we're not a museum. We are a living church. So just as Palmer said that he was a little nervous about his sermon this morning, and then the first thing he said after that was that he recognized the work, the outreach work that this parish does, and he goes and helps with the meals for the homeless at Old First Reformed. That's one of the many things that we do. And as Samantha said, if you haven't, you should receive a letter with a little package, Ministries of Christ Church. For those of you who remember the ministry fair a few weeks ago, this lists all of the ministries that this parish has. And it will also have your pledge card. And there will be an in-gathering. And we need to budget for next year. We need to do something with all of those resources that we have. Please fill it out. Bring it to the in-gathering. My wife, Martha, and I won't be here, so I'm depositing mine in the offering plate this morning. But it's important that you assist with this, participate, and help us keep this building here, this place, for another 329 years. Thank you.